What's going on, Internet? Nerdlocker.com here with your DC entertainment news for the week. Starting off with Candace Patton has been cast as the love interest for the Flash TV show, Iris West.
Nice. They build her as Iris West as his quick-witted best friend.
Aww.
Possible love interest, and it's like, that's not how it works. Stop giving nerds false hope. You become the best friend, and then that's it. You're in friend zone forever.
Yes. People are going to get so...
No, it's because it's the Flash TV show. He's going to become a superhero, and then she's
going to want to sleep with him.
Oh my God,
so we're going to be
can we be boyfriend and girlfriend?
We're going to be telling everyone without superpowers that you're stuck in the friend zone until lightning hits you and chemicals are everywhere. And
But they also announced someone else. You're
right, it's so bright. Grant Gustin.
No, that's the Flash.
Okay, that's the first name I saw.
Carlos Valdez is going to be playing Cisco Ramon, which is
a guy who will be on the show.
Most racist name in the world. But he's playing the tech guy, the smart guy. Essentially, he's Fitz and Simmons in Flash. So that's a S.H.I.E.L.D. reference.
That is a S.H.I.E.L.D. reference, if you remember that.
Because I've been making
Fitzsimmons. It sounds like one name, but it's two people. Bleeding Cool has reported that the upcoming Constantine TV show, he will be blonde and he will have his British accent. They're confirming it. Some people are still saying rumors, but if that happens, a lot of people are going to be happy because Keanu Reeves did not have that, and I feel like that's what that movie was.
See, but Keanu Reeves' Constantine was a different Constantine.
It was. I'll give you that.
Of comic book movies. This is going towards more of a realistic approach. Yeah. Not a realistic, I shouldn't say that's a terrible way. It's more of a traditional, like, true to the form of what it was. So, okay, we're going back to basics. We're going back to
which I like. I'm a huge fan of Constantine, and I hope this is a really awesome TV show.
Yeah, in other DC animated news, back in the day, back in the 90s, when their awesome Batman and Superman series were going, Batman Beyond as well, those were all interconnected in some way, shape, or form. They were so awesome, they were so great, they all played into each other. You don't really see it in the end, like towards Justice League Unlimited and stuff like that. It's pretty much just Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, but either way, it was amazing and great, and it hasn't been like that for a long time.
When Darkseid shows up, they definitely relate that he was part of the Superman show, because he hadn't been...
But it doesn't, but you don't, other than that...
I mean, it was long way past
that.
that.
You don't really see it. There's a lot of news. Stop interrupting me while we're talking about stuff.
Nightwing makes an appearance.
That was really, really pointless.
Okay,
anyways, they're going back to that. Justice League War just came out. We just actually watched it. I totally fell asleep, but I was tired. So
I liked it.
Whatever, I was tired.
It's really good.
I'm going to watch it again. But it ends, and it actually is going to play into the next one. That Batman is the same Batman in Batman and Son? Is that what it's called?
Well, it's based off Batman and Son.
It's based off Batman and Son.
Batman Son or Son of Batman?
Son of Batman.
Son of Batman. Then there's another anime movie coming out that I guess is based off the Arkham video games.
And that's a standalone. So they're still doing standalones, and that's where they'll do like adaptation of like Red Sun or Gotham by Gaslight, which they both mentioned they want to do.
Yes. I like that because I mean I've talked about it before, just the cancellation of cartoons and, with superheroes and stuff. Like, Young Justice was awesome, and that ended on such an awesome cliffhanger with Wally West going into the Speed Force and Darkseid being with Vandal Savage, and it was all this stuff, and then just ends. It's cool that maybe they can just bring it down to animated movies so they don't have to invest a full season of television like they're used to.
What?
So.
No, I'm just going to hurt you.
I was going to slap you.
Okay. I really was upset with the way they handled Young Justice and everything like that. So it would be nice for them to pick up those pieces with this, but I don't think they will.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
You should do it.
You should. In other DC news...
Man.
Bryan Singer was talked to recently in Empire Magazine when he was... They're promoting Days of Future Past this last month or whatever. They had like 25 covers. We talked about it. So they asked him about Man of Steel, if he saw it, yada, yada, yada. I asked him a little bit about Superman Returns, and he pretty much said that, I mean, what we've already known, he was trying to pick up Richard Donner's, like, Superman.
The feel
Superman
of those
He was trying to go with that, trying to make it a little more adventure-y, romantic. Like, I feel he did all those things that he was trying to do. It was a little boring at certain points, but other than that, I think it was fine, and he knows he's gonna get a lot of flack for it, and some of it he gets, some of it he doesn't. Which
You know what? He's moving on.
just gotta move on.
It's all good.
Gotta move on.
The biggest news with DC Entertainment is that Jesse Eisenberg has been cast as Lex Luthor.
Yeah. Which is still like I'm totally for it because I love Social Network, I love Zombieland, I love a lot of the things that he's been in. He's kind of like this weird brooding dude, which I think is going to work perfectly for Lex Luthor.
I think he's going to be perfect for. I mean, when they announced it, I immediately thought.
I'll be honest though, I'm more excited for Jeremy Irons as Alfred. I know it's like
That's
a
gonna
lot
be cool,
smaller
too.
role, but I'm just more excited to see him because I love Alfred as a character, and I love great actors playing Alfred because I think that's what it needs to be. Like,
Yeah.
a really prestigious looking dude, like who can, I don't know.
I just like that they are making a point to include Alfred. It's not just going to be some other actor. Like, he's going to play a bigger part in the movie.
Gonna have to have him.
Yeah. But Jesse Eisenberg, I really like. I mean, when they announced it, I immediately thought that you're going to have to go with a more mind-provoking Lex than a physical foe. But I think he's perfect for that. I think if he can get angry.
But when has Lex Luthor ever been a physical foe?
When he puts on the suit and
But that's
fights
a
Superman.
whole. That's a suit and a whole different thing.
Yeah, but it's still.
You're introducing someone. He has to be talking. He's gonna.
Well, absolutely, but I'm just saying that's.
Okay.
After Man of Steel.
If they have the suit in this next one, it's gonna be the dumbest thing ever because
Yeah, but
it's gonna be
after-
billed as Batman versus Superman, so Lex Luthor should really just be a. Cool
Yeah, but
character.
after the Zod and everything, it's cool to see that the villain's gonna be taking more of a mental role.
I just
than a
really wish
physical.
Lex Luthor is just going to be in the background because we already had 6 movies with him as the bad guy.
Yeah, I agree
Don't
with you,
need
but
another one with him. There's a
I don't think
million
it's gonna
other
happen.
bad guys. I mean, he could be introduced and he could be there, and it looks like it's going to be more setting up the bigger world than anything else. So, see what happens.
Yeah, cross my fingers on this. That's all the DC Entertainment news we have this week. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.